Hello friends, welcome back to Graceful Living and welcome to all of you that are new here today and welcome to all of my brand new subscribers. I am so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for not only stopping by to watch, to comment, but then also to subscribe. It means so much to me. Now in today's video, I want to go ahead and just kind of dive right in. I contemplated doing this video at all. It's going to be here in the dining area, and then I took a look at the decor and became very inspired to go ahead and share it with you all. And that is because this is decor that I have either had for a very long time, I was gifted, or it was thrifted, or maybe even on clearance. So to me, that was very inspiring, especially this week. I know this week is Prime Week and everyone is on YouTube sharing things that are on sale over on Amazon, but not everyone has the money to go out and purchase new things all the time. So this really encouraged me to share this with you. Now I'm going to just kind of run you through what I'm going to use, and then as I decorate, I will probably just go ahead and play music with that just to kind of give it a calmness. So I hope that you truly enjoy today's video. So go ahead, find yourself something cool to drink, because if it is anything like it is here, it is very hot where you're at, and find somewhere comfortable to sit and we'll get going. Okay, taking you down off the tripod, here is just everything that I have lined up to use in this space. Now what I'm going to be decorating is our dining room table, and then the buffet that is behind it, and the one that is on our black wall. And if you're not familiar with that, you'll see soon enough what I'm talking about. So I will be using this black cheese board. This is something that was gifted to me from actually Alyssa's mom, my friend Teresa. Obviously greenery and some old books. These little votives are something that I did purchase back in February, I believe, for the kids' rehearsal dinner. I just love them. They really are pretty when they're lit up. They sparkle and shine. I also have these candlesticks that I've had for quite a while. I don't know if Hobby Lobby still has them, but I did purchase them when they were 50% off, and I absolutely love them. Now this is something that I just recently made. I had been wanting a topiary, kind of this tall type of topiary, for so long, and I had seen a couple online, but they were very expensive. So I will kind of show you that a little bit later, what I did with those. And then of course some more spheres. I have my bird cage that I did purchase at Hobby Lobby. It was, I think, 75% off or 90% off. I don't remember, it's been a while, but I was so excited that it was still there. Now this rooster I have had for years and years, and if you look closely, he is broke, but that was okay with me. I brought him home, he was red, and I painted him, and I've had him for many, many years, and I love decorating with him, and I love that broken piece, to tell you the truth. I have a silver tray here that was thrifted, some more old books, and some that aren't so old, and I think I told you this last time, I will just take the covers off of some of the books that I have read that are paperback and kind of set them out in the sun and let them age a little bit. Okay, now moving on here, I have 3 terracotta pots, and I will give you a little insight here. I purchased these broken ones at Hobby Lobby for 50 cents a piece, and I go in and purposely look for the broken ones, and the manager always gives them to me at a really good price, so I'm grateful for those. These birds were on sale 50% off at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. These bowls are another gift from Alyssa's mama. We had actually gone shopping at Home Goods, and I saw them and I left them behind, and she ended up going back the next day and picking them up, so thank you very much, ma'am. And then more silver. Some of this was gifted. This was gifted from my friend sister Kathy. This is something, I don't remember if I found that somewhere or if that was a gift from someone, I'm sorry. I do have a candle back there just to bring in green. And then this candle is from my friend Christy. I've shared her candle company and I can put that in the description box as well. She actually put this into this silver bowl and I just love it. It's so big and it smells so good. And then this is another silver trinket that I found quite a while ago. So those are the things that I will be using today. And I will just go ahead and get started decorating. Okay, I am so sorry. Right before we get started, I wanted to kind of point out something that Ronnie just started for us. It is what he calls our bird boulevard. So we have a couple feeders out and then we painted 4 little bird houses. Now this is the beginning. We are looking to put a table out right underneath those bird houses with a couple more things like plants and some way for them to have water in that area. But it has been such a neat little project to do together and he is just loving it. I know he's going to be super excited when I show him a video of a bird actually on his bird feeder. Now, I don't know if you can see it because of the reflection of the lamp, but there is bird seed right on the ledge of that fence. And they will come for that, but they hadn't come for the feeders yet. So today I actually caught one on that feeder. So I know he's gonna be really excited about that, but I just wanted to share that with you really quick as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on decorating. Okay, before I put these on the table, I just kind of wanted to go over them and then split the screen and show you what I have seen online and the comparison of price. Now, if I remember correctly, I purchased these last year or the year before at Dollar Tree. I think they came in a pack of 2. If not, then it was 3 for $1.25. Now I simply took some white craft paint and just brushed a couple strokes on, took a wet paper towel and just began to rub that out. I did leave a little bit more right under the rim because normally when a planter does begin to patina from the water and the soil, that's where the buildup begins most. Now to create these, I simply took one of my greenery spheres. Watch me not be able to get it off. Try not to break my stick. So, if you can see, I made a little hole there with a knife, and it is styrofoam inside. But I figured if I didn't like it and I wanted to reuse it, you're really not going to be able to see that. Or if you were going to be able to see it, you could easily cover it up by just placing it down on a tabletop on that specific hole. But for now, I'm wanting to go ahead and make these topiaries. So I picked up a couple sticks on my wok, simply put the sphere on top and put some foam in here. I did hot glue it a little bit because my foam was reused and so the hole just became too big, and then just plopped down my moss, and I ended up with a very inexpensive and actually free to me topiary. And I just love it. I have wanted one of these for a grouping of them, I should say, for so long. But as you can see on the screen, they are quite expensive. Now, like I said, this was pretty much free to me now if you use girl math. And by that, I mean, at one point I spent $1.25 on a grouping of these. I spent money on my moss years ago, but you can use moss for years and years and years. If it gets too hard, just use a spray bottle to kind of freshen it up. And for the most part, I don't even do that very often because I'm just gonna stuff it down in something like this, and I don't know that anyone's gonna notice that it's hardened up a little bit. I found the stick for free on a walk, and then of course I've had these little spheres around the house for years. So to me it was free right now, but that's girl math. But they're so easy to make, as you can see, and they are so expensive to buy. So I would much rather go ahead and make my own. It took me probably under 10 minutes to create them. I know they're not going to be for everyone, but they definitely are something that I've wanted for a while, and I really enjoyed making them and now having them. I am so sorry for all the background noise, and I just had to explain I totally forgot to put these into the bird cage, so I'm going to set them in there really quick. What I'm going to do is just put a couple underneath each of the pots in there and call it good. marketplace and Ronnie stripped it for me, put some protectant on it, and so it is good to go. I absolutely love where it's at against this black wall, and I love decorating it. Now I am going to keep it rather simple, and in fact I've had quite a few people ask me about the word romanticizing. Now I use that a lot in my videos because I feel like I really like that romantic touch around our home. I think it's just a soft and elegant touch, and one of the ways that I do bring that in is through ribbon and making these bows that I have here on the 3 wreaths. And then my second way is going to be through candlelight here on this piece. I absolutely adore candlelight. I always have. And then I think I've shared this before, but a few months back, I walked in one morning after I had lit the candles and it was still relatively dark in the house, and I came around the corner and the soft glow of the candles was just so beautiful, and I feel like it really spoke to my heart that morning that that is the type of light we should be in the world. A very soft, gentle, and inviting light to the world. It's just so beautiful, and it's something that you truly are drawn into. Now, if somebody shines that in your eyes, you're generally gonna kind of shy away from that and hide your eyes and maybe close them from it. But when it's a soft and gentle flame, a flicker in a peaceful atmosphere, that's something that you're very drawn to. That is something that we're kind of all drawn to. If you light a candle in your home, you know that that really does give you a sense of peace. There's an atmosphere that that brings into your home. And so that, I think, is the kind of atmosphere that we need to bring into the world, is just be that soft and gentle light. But that is one of the ways that I do try to romanticize our home. So let's go ahead and get this area done, and then we'll wrap it up. Hi friends, I just wanted to share something with you really quickly. In the last month, I have taken it upon myself to read Proverbs 31:10 through 31 twice a day in hopes of what this might do for myself and for my family. Now, I know and now understand that I really need to take care of me in order to take care of them. Now, these verses have truly spoken to me each day and have brought me a new sense of peace. Now, I understand that sometimes these same verses can be looked at as an unnecessary burden for ladies. But I think it's all about the way you look at it. Now, I will admit at first I thought, oh my, I'm really not doing enough. I'm not doing my part. But then soon realized as I went day by day that there's so much of me in these words. And I know there's so much of you as well. It just takes time for us to see it. And of course, that most important characteristics of a Proverbs 31 woman is that she fears the Lord. Now, my desire is that I live my entire life out of a desire to honor and serve the Lord. This is what makes a Proverbs 31 woman a virtuous woman. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around. I wish you a wonderful rest of your week. Remember to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.